trauma is part of the human condition.
Yeah, I mean, getting born.
Yeah, it can be really traumatic.
Not a picnic.
And we are wired to be able to heal that trauma. But sometimes the events are just so much that we aren't able to. So just because something like a traumatic birth happens doesn't mean we're going to be traumatized. It depends on the environment that holds us through this. I was just talking to a lady this morning about my daughter's birth. So she almost died in childbirth. And fortunately, I had a beautiful deep bond with her through pregnancy. So on the evening before her birth, I knew she was going to be born the next day. I hadn't had a contraction, and I was sitting meditating, and I heard her, and she said, "I'm dying," right? And I was like, wow. So I didn't doubt it for a moment. I got my family, and we rushed to the hospital. And I think the nurse thought, crazy first-time mom, and rolled her eyes.
Yeah.
And I said, no, you really, how many contractions you've had? None. And so they put the heart monitor on me, and sure enough, her heartbeat wasn't there, and then it hit a little bit. So straight away into the emergency room and an emergency C-section. And the whole time I just stayed really connected with her. And just calmed my own system, because I knew, and I was so grateful that I knew about trauma in this instant, in so many incidences, so I could stay as calm as I possibly could and let go of any idea of a natural drug-free birth. Yeah. And as they were trying to pull her out, they were saying, "We can't get her, and she's dark blue." And I just staying with her and just letting go. I was conscious, yeah. So they gave me an epidural, so you can't feel below your waist. And then eventually they pulled her out, and they suctioned her mouth, so she took a breath straight away, so she knew she was okay. And then I said in the deepest mother bear voice, which I couldn't even say now, it has to be in that moment, I said, "Put my baby on me." And they did. They put her right on me, and then she went to my breast. And I felt that was what really helped prevent that entanglement with death as she came into life, from her being traumatized. So I was able to hold her and nurse her, and I held her in that hospital for 3 days, and the nurse would come in and say, "We'll take her to the room now in the evening," and I laughed.
No way.
No, you're not taking her anyway, you don't need to. So she stayed with me, and I was very aware that, her body could have been a very terrifying place to be in, because she may have almost died, in my womb. And so I needed to nurture and hold and love and
compensate
coo
for what
and
you just done.
just to give that love and that safety, and use my own nervous system as a place of safety and calmness. So the first year postpartum, so we're getting into developmental trauma now, the first year postpartum of a baby's life, they don't have a capacity to self-soothe. So when we're born, we can't calm ourselves. So this is why if you put a screaming baby in a room of screaming babies, all the babies are screaming, nobody can calm themselves. There's nobody there to act as that system to teach the baby how to calm itself. So I was that for my daughter, and we had a beautiful, I guess 13 years now, but those initial 3 or 4 years, I was very aware of just the presence and the calm states and the love that she would need to feel very safe in her body and very safe in the world.
That's beautiful. That's an amazing story.